season's worth of games rolled into one. It's an introduction for you to the A-League. Welcome.
Yeah, would you expect anything less from the F3 derby, mate? Look, I think, first and foremost need to sort of acknowledge the fact that, a lot of our young boys made A-League debuts today and, for the most part were very, very good. I think the effort and the intent that they had, not everything was coming off for us today, which is, something that happens. But like I said, they didn't shy away from the occasion.
I know Lockie obviously is very experienced and maybe people would have expected him to start. But how good of a player is he to have to come off the bench? I mean, he created so many waves at the end there, and he could have got something good. Yeah,
Lockie's a fantastic player. I've been fortunate enough to know that for a long time. Gibbo's been excellent as well. It was a decision made on today's game, on what we wanted from the start. We wanted to try and control the game, and Gibbo gives us that as well. Lockie obviously gives us that energy, and I know for a fact with Lockie as well, mate, Lockie is all about Jets and does whatever he can for the club and for the fans, and did exactly that when he came on.
What do you think you'll learn from that game? Obviously, in the first 20 minutes, we thought, here we go, the Jets are flying. Is it an example of how quickly things can turn for the young players, or what will they take from it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, it's it is. We want to do things our way. We want to be better, and we had moments in that first half where we could really put our foot down and I guess stamped our authority in terms of the way that we control the game. We got what we expected. We knew that those transitional moments, that's what they were going to look for. Certain times in that first half, I think we could have controlled the game a little bit better than we did. And again, that's just more about not playing the occasion, just playing the game. It is a big occasion. We can't deny that of the players, and it's a good learning experience for them that they need to manage moments as well as do things the way that we need to do.
Is reality check the right word, or does it show the team that how quickly things can change? I mean, no one goes around with a chance, to be fair. I mean, given their tumultuous couple of weeks, but it shows it doesn't matter what happens in the lead up. It's sort of what happens in that moments.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as you see, round one, I've spoken about it in the lead up. What happened prior to this didn't matter coming into today's game. It's a different type of game to whether it be Oz Cup, whether it be pre-season friendlies. Like I said, we need to learn to manage those moments within the way that we do things on big occasions as well. And that was, like I said, we had opportunities there where we could have really taken the game by the scruff of the neck and really sort of put our authority forward. And again, that's something that we have to learn. How do we do that in certain moments, doing it the way that we need to do it?
I think you almost taken a penalty for the Jets before. Was that something you just left for the players, or obviously Andrew Redmayne's I say he's making a habit, but he's made a couple of big saves. So.
Yeah. Of course, he's. We know, what he's done in the past. But look, today, obviously, Gros is the normal penalty taker. Today, the boy, he grabbed it quickly. He was confident, and that's what we want them to be. I don't want them to shy away from responsibility. And if it goes in, it's a totally different discussion. So, look, I applaud the fact that he put his hand up. He went and grabbed the ball, and it's a big moment. It's to go and win a derby in the 95th odd minute. So, I can't fault Eli in any way.
Is it possibly more disappointing the way they? I don't know. Do you think they switched off in that moment when the Mariners quickly transitioned after the penalty was saved?
No, we were still there to deal with it. We could deal with that better, but again, it's a moment that we needed to win, and something we spoke about in these big games. It can often come down to moments, and it did today. A couple moments, and we were on the wrong end of them, and it cost us. But like I said, I can't fault the boys because their intent. The 95th minute, I made changes quite early. Their intent to go and win the game was exactly what I want to see.
There's overshadowed due to the way the game ended, but the overturning of the yellow card and foul.
There's a lot of things that
is that something that you hadn't seen before, or is that something you had an explanation for? Or?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I don't understand, to be honest with you, and that's fine. Like I said, it doesn't doesn't directly impact the game. I don't think that's not the reason that we didn't go and get a result today. Like I said, there's a few things that I'd like some clarification around, because we have these big meetings at the start of the season and they want to talk about speeding the game up and the 8 seconds with the referee counting down the goalkeeper. But then for me today, the game was slowed down by the referee, not by the opposition, not by us. Yeah, we're trying to do things quickly and we're waiting. We're always waiting. So, and then, yeah, with that yellow card, I didn't think we checked fouls outside the box. I'm sure they'll have an explanation for it, but I was a bit bemused by it.
They have open 20 minutes. Alex Bellato, he showed us some really exciting things in that goal. And has he come back from Socceroos a different player or a more confident player? I say different player. Then obviously with that award he's got.
Yeah. Of course, it's a fantastic achievement for himself. Like I said, it's fully deserved because he's had a tough 12 months in many aspects as well. So, it shows the kind of kid that he is. He wasn't playing that regularly when he went to the Under-20s World Cup, put in a performance. And then, of course, to represent your national team is at any level is a massive, massive honour. We lost him for a few weeks, which probably put him back a little bit in terms of the way that we do things. But I think you see the ability that's there. It's a responsibility of our club, not just for him, but for all the young ones, to help nurture that and grow that and turn them into better footballers.
Do you think they'll be better for today?
Absolutely.
Now, but come Tuesday, they'll be better placed because you've got a victory on Friday night.
Absolutely, they'll be better for that. Like I said, in many ways, pre-season has been good, but it's in these moments of adversity that you really grow. It's a chance now that we as a squad we get to double down on what we do, and we get to show them that when we do things our way, that gives us the best chance of winning a football game. When we shy away from that, then it becomes difficult. So it's a fantastic learning moment for them. And look, take nothing away, I am bitterly disappointed that we weren't able to get the 3 points for our fans today, because again they came down in fantastic numbers. But I'm hoping they saw the work that our players put in and the intent that our players have, and are excited by that and show up in good numbers on Friday night.